I'm going on my first ever solo trip. I'm in the airport lounge right now. It's nice and quiet in here, and I've got my food. The food here is not the best, but it's free, so, and airport food's normally so expensive. So I'm quite happy. And this table's the table's really low down, so it's not great to eat at, but this is like the quietest section of it right now, and I've got a call to take soon, so I was more thinking about that.
Life-changing of £1 million, a current advantage has £1 million to be won. And you can enter from as little as
percentage fee. A percentage fee will get bigger as my pension grows, but interactive investors' flat fee will stay the same.
Train. I'm on my way to Paris, like where the Eiffel Tower is, and I'm just hoping I'm on the right train. Like, I did ask the guy, and it says on Google Maps I need to take the one to Robinson, on the B line, and the guy said it's Robinson, so I can't deal with how pretty it is here, and the weather's so much better than at home. I was looking up the Eiffel Tower on Google Maps, and then I looked up and it was literally right there. Is it bad that all I want right now is a McDonald's? I feel like I should get something better than that, but... Okay, it's time to go for my first meal here. I've taken all my Eiffel Tower pictures, and I've decided I'm going to go to this place called Le New York, which the menu looks really nice. The menu looks like not too overpriced, a little bit overpriced, I think, because it's near the Eiffel Tower, but I'm too hungry to go out anywhere further, and I was so tempted just to go to McDonald's. I'm not going to lie, because I'm really hungry, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try something new. Oh, I'm out of breath. I got a rosy wine and the beef bourguignon, which comes with bread. Just dip a little bit. I'm at my Airbnb now. It's really different to what I was expecting. Like, I thought this was shared accommodation but with private rooms, but it seems to be an apartment to myself. I'm not sure. There's another bedroom, but there's nobody in there, and like both the doors were open. I've been looking forward to this. I got a can of Dr. Pepper. The dinner was amazing, but I just wanted something sweet after it, so I've got these little cakes that I bought in a little shop and some Mars bars. So I'll try one of these. I guess it's like mini Swiss rolls. I'm so tired. That's decent. It was really cool seeing the Eiffel Tower. I wanted to see it like sparkling, you know, it does that. Apparently it does it for like 5 minutes every hour. So I waited around for a while after it got dark, but it just didn't happen. So I think it's when it gets really dark it starts. And I didn't want to hang around any longer, just like it gets a bit scary when you're by yourself. So I've got Disneyland tomorrow, and then I'm exploring again on Wednesday. This is Monday. So I'm thinking I'll stay out kind of late on Wednesday so that I can see it sparkling, and then I'll maybe just get a taxi home so that I'm not scared. But I'm so excited for Disneyland, like, and it's apparently going to be good weather for that day. I don't really mind, it's supposed to rain on the Wednesday. That's not a big deal. It was more the Disneyland day that I cared about, because at one point it was saying it was going to be like lightning that day, and I was worried that would be an issue with going on rides and stuff, so it seems like that'll be okay. I'm really looking forward to going on the rides and making my little what I eat in a day in Disneyland and stuff like that. I think that'll be really fun. I finally got into Disneyland. It's so overwhelming. I want to find somewhere to get a cup of coffee first, but it just looks so cool here. Like, it doesn't look real. Like, are these just little pretend shops? I can't tell. Okay, I'm on the hunt for word on the street now, Victoria's have polka dice coffees, so I'm gonna go in here. Or not. They seem to be closed. I really wanted an extra coffee, but everywhere that seemed to sell them was cold, so I settled for popcorn, next range, and rock connoisseur pan.
Oigan, la 5 es esa.
I'm gonna go on Thunder Mountain. I think this is it. Just need to find like how you actually get onto it. 40 minutes.
I don't have minutes to die.
I think the parade's going on. I think this is it. I'm actually so exhausted now. Like, I wish it was easy just to go to my hotel and have like a little lie down, but I would have to get an Uber there, and I feel like it would just be a waste of money. So I do want to be here for the fireworks later, so I don't want to like leave for the day now. I just would be like for a little rest. This is the Walt Disney Studios part. It's a lot smaller than the Disneyland park, but it does have some like bigger rides, I think, like that. I went on the Avengers ride there and that was massive. Although people were trying to push me out of the way to get in front of me in the queue. It was so weird. I got the premier ticket, so I got in like right as it was about to go in, right as you're about to like go in. But you all have to like wait at a door before going in, and then another door, and like it's so weird. But at those doors, everyone's just sort of crowded. It's not a proper queue at that point, and people were just trying to push past. And two of them were like two girls or women who were like smaller than me, and I was like, obviously I'm just going to push you back out of the way. I think we'll just find somewhere to like sit and have a drink of juice or something for a little bit to rest, and then I'm going to go on another ride. There's the Tower of Terror I want to go on. But ever since I waited in the queues for 2 rides, and since then I've been buying the premier tickets for all of them because I'm just over waiting in queues. That's the one I want to go on next. That was definitely my favourite ride so far, the Tower of Terror. It was so much fun. Like, the drops are amazing, and it actually feels like it goes on for long enough. Like, I feel like most of the rides feel way too fast. And it was also so cute. The girl next to me, she was like probably about 13 or something, was so scared, and she was like, "Are you scared?" And she was like going like that, and then she asked me to hold her hand on the ride. It was so cute. But I'm walking around right now trying to decide whether or not I want to go on it again. But the premier pass for that one was the most expensive one so far. It was like 12 euros, so I don't know if it's worth doing it again. I definitely don't want to wait in the queue, so because it's quite a long queue for that one. But I would recommend if anyone's going to Disneyland, go on that ride because it is worth it. I got the Mickey shaped pizza, which is the thing I've been thinking about all day. I managed to find like a really quiet part of the place to sit in so I can film. It's just embarrassing when people can see that you're like talking to your phone. Honestly, I agree with people that this is slightly disappointing. Like, I feel like it could have been cooked a bit more, and I think it was sitting there when I got there. They just like gave me it right away when I ordered it. But it's cute. My main thing coming here is making my what I ate at Disney for TikTok, well, for Instagram, because Get Your Guide actually sent me here for free to make a video for Instagram and like tag them in it. So I want it to be a really good one. And also I think that they only want me to post that on Instagram. So when I post it on TikTok, it's not like technically an ad or anything, because I'm not going to tag Get Your Guide. I'm not going to mention them on the TikTok one. And then hopefully that video will perform well as well. Because I think what I eat at Disney videos normally do. And people like the Mickey shaped things. But even though I came here for free, I've spent a fortune because I've been getting the priority passes for all the rides, and I bought so much food and stuff, so I'm hoping to make some of it back on TikTok. Also, I'm excited to be filming a YouTube video again. I haven't in ages because I need to get a laptop that I can actually edit on. I've been editing videos on my phone and they're just not good enough quality, so I haven't made a YouTube video for ages, but I'm hoping to get one soon, so I'll edit this on it and then that's when you'll see it. It's definitely golden hour. It looks so pretty here right now. I didn't end up staying for the fireworks. They started at like 10 p.m. and it got to about 6ish and I was starting to really deteriorate. Like I was really tired because I haven't slept well the past couple of nights. I didn't get to sleep until maybe about midnight last night, which is fine for me normally, but I woke up at about 6:30 in the morning, just naturally, and it was really annoying. But I realised I wasn't getting to sleep early. I set my alarm for a little bit later because I was like, I don't mind going to Disneyland a little bit later, getting there at like 10 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. It wouldn't be a big deal, but I just could not get back to sleep when I woke up, so that was me, and I knew I was going to be tired all day, which was really annoying. But I mean, it was fine for most of the day. I did feel tired when I got there, and I had a couple of cups of coffee and stuff, and like the rides were really fun and the sugary food was waking me up. But by 6 p.m. I went and got that pizza and I sat there for a while, and at 7 p.m. I was like, right, I'm leaving. There's no point in forcing myself to stay for another 3 hours. And then I would watch, I'm sure I would like enjoy the fireworks, but after the fireworks it would be kind of difficult getting home because I feel like everyone would be leaving at the same time probably, and also I wouldn't enjoy them that much because I would be so tired. And now I've got my now I've got my phone connected to the TV. It's so nice, and honestly, booking this hotel near Disneyland was like the best decision I've ever made. I originally had planned to stay in the Airbnb that I'd booked the full time. That's where I stayed last night, and I'll stay there again tomorrow night. But I realised I really didn't want to have to travel back to there from Disneyland. It would take quite a while and I knew I'd be really tired, and I was like, do you know what? Since I got the Disneyland thing for free, I might as well treat myself to getting a hotel. This one's not that expensive. It was under £100 for the night, so it's not too bad, and it's just, I'm so glad I have this tonight. Like, I'm so relieved that I don't have to travel home, and it's so comfortable and nice in here. I'm in Montmartre Cemetery. I just saw a sign for it. I'd never actually heard of it. I decided to go for a little walk through, and it's actually so beautiful. Like, I've never seen a cemetery like this. Also, I saw a black cat on my way in, which I thought was quite cool. I'm home now, if you can't tell. I just thought I'd film a little outro for the video because I didn't do it while I was there. I was trying to balance filming videos for TikTok and filming YouTube videos, and I had a lot of different ones that I wanted to film for TikTok and Instagram. I was filming an ad for Get Your Guide. I said that earlier in the video, so that was sort of the focus, but I really wanted to get a good YouTube video while I was there, and now I'm posting it really late as well because I was waiting until I got a new laptop, and I was waiting to buy a new laptop until I got paid from a certain ad that I did a couple of months ago, because I was like, I don't want to spend money before I actually have it, because I'm always worried that brands just won't actually pay me, even though that's never happened before. It's just a fear. So I was like, I can justify it once I've got that money, because then I'm like, well, I kind of need to spend it so that I don't need to pay loads of tax on it. And now I've actually just ordered the laptop now, so I'm going to go pick it up later, and that's when I'll edit this video. So I thought I'd just film the last clip now. But I had such a great time in Paris. Like, that was my first ever solo trip, and I'm really glad that I did it, because I don't know when I will next get the chance to do that. Not that anyone's stopping me, but obviously I have limited funds for holidays. Like, I want to go on holidays with my boyfriend, I want to go on holidays with my friends. There aren't a lot of opportunities to just go do something like by myself. And also, I said earlier in the video that I only had one day at Disneyland. I did think that, and then Get Your Guide sent me my pass for the next day, literally that night, like the night that I was there. So I found out when I was in that hotel near Disneyland that I was going back in the morning, which I was really happy about. I don't think I explained that in the video. I think I explained it in a TikTok video, and I thought that I had in the YouTube one, but I hadn't. Also, clearly I just have no idea what's going on at any point in time, because I also thought my Airbnb was like a hostel sort of situation, like not a hostel but like a hostel, where it was everyone had their own individual rooms, and they would have like locks on the rooms, and it was shared facilities, and it was like shared toilets and stuff, but it wasn't. And then when I got there, I thought, oh, I've got this whole flat to myself actually. But then no, the Airbnb hostess actually got back quite late, so she was in her bedroom, so it was shared. But I had no idea what was going on at any point in time. I was quite proud of myself for the way I found my way around. Did quite well at that, and found a nice place to go for dinner. I made the most of my travel days. Like, the day that I got there, I went into the city, saw the Eiffel Tower, went for dinner, and then the day that I was leaving, I went to Montmartre, I think it's called, and did a lot of sightseeing and stuff there, which was really nice. So I made the most of it. I was only there for 3 nights. I had a great time, and thank you for watching. Please let me know if you liked this video. I'm going to try to make more YouTube videos now to like justify the cost of my laptop. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me on here.